These are the spies you need to make the water bottle holder. So right here we have a cord lock, a buckle release, a water bottle ring. This one comes with a carabiner. We have our paracord. This is 8 foot of black, 6 foot of color. You're gonna need a lighter of some sort. And then these are optional. I've got a little bowl of water for when we melt the colors together. And at the very end, and this helps me to kind of smash it down so I don't burn my fingers. So that's all you need. You can buy a ready-made kit through our web store. I wanna connect these two colors together. So the way that I do that is I clip off the ends. This is a job obviously for an adult. So if you're doing these for a party, you just get it ready ahead of time. I'm gonna burn these for a quick second. They're gonna be hot enough for me to stick together. And once they've been on there for a few seconds, I'm gonna use this cold water so I don't burn my fingers. So I just dip in here and just smash this down. Or if you wanted to, if you don't want to use your fingers at all, you can go like this. If you buy the kit, this will come already attached. So what we have here is we have the color and the black, they're attached. And we are gonna just make it so that you have about 9 inches of black on the colored side. And then you are just going to take this through the cord lock and pull it down like this. Super easy. This is the water bottle ring. And so just for while we work, we're going to take the carabiner off, set it to the side so it doesn't get in the way. And we are going to take this black loop. We're going to leave this open circle on the right for the carabiner. We're going to take the black loop up through the bottom here and down through the top here. Pull it through. What we're going to do on this end is we're going to attach the female part of the buckle. And so we want to watch that the curvature goes this way so that when the buckle comes up and over, it will attach the right way. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this female end and you're going to go in through the top right here and out through the bottom. So you come down through the top, out through the bottom, and then you're going to take this up and over the top and pull through so that it's stuck on there. At this point, we're getting really close to you starting the cobra weave. You're going to pull the female part of the buckle so it's taut up against your water bottle ring. And then you're going to take your cord lock, an inch or so, maybe an inch and a half. You want to have enough give here to go around your water bottle. So maybe an inch or inch and a half. This is down here, like that. We need to add the male part of the buckle to the other end. So, you've got quite a bit of cord here. You want to keep it straight. I've got on the right side the color, and on the left side is the black. You want to keep that straight going all the way down. And when you get to the very end, so I've got my color on the right, I've got my black on the left. When you get to the very end, it's likely that they may not be totally even. So then you're going to snip these so that they are even. Now see, I still have my color on the right and my black on the left. I'm going to probably do this one at a time because these are sometimes tricky to get through, but I'm coming up through the bottom of the male end here, one at a time. I just lost the black one. We'll grab it in a minute. But this pink one comes through like that. I'm gonna do the black one as well. This is where I always just do a quick double check that this is going to connect when I'm done, because I do not want to get to the end and have it not connect. So once again, this came down through the top of the female end and up through the bottom of the male end, and that will connect. We are getting ready for our first cobra weave knot. What you want to do is you want to measure about 10 inches. This is going to be the length of your handle. So 10 inches is pretty good. Anything shorter is a little too short. So I've got 10 inches from my cord lock to the male end. And to make this just a little more stable, we are going to actually double back. So this is going to loop back to where the cord lock is. The first 2 knots on this can be really tricky. So if you are doing this with a scout group or with camp, or as a craft at your party, you may want to do the first 2 stitches on your own and have it set and ready to go for the kids, because after the 2 knots or stitches, it gets really easy. But the first 2 are tricky because they're going to want to slide down. So I call this the pond. I'm going to use my black on the left. I'm going to make a little pond right here. Okay, so I've got my pond. So I'm going to go and I'm going to call this the bridge. Looks like a little bridge. So I am going to take my black string and make a pond and go over the bridge and under my colored rope. So over the bridge, under the rope. And then this colored rope is going to go under the bridge and up through the pond. I'm going to pull this through. It's hard at the beginning too, because the paracords are really long. But this is going to knot, and then it's going to really want to come down. So you've got to really push that knot up all the way to the top and then pull it taut. Getting it all the way up there, make sure it doesn't kind of slide down. I'm going to pull it taut. Once the second one's on, it's gonna stay in place, but the first one is tricky. And that looks like that, except it's slid down. So you just want to make sure it goes all the way up to that cord lock. We're going to do that same knot all the way down. You just keep switching the side that your color and your black is on. So now our black is on the right, so I'm going to make the pond. So here's my pond. I'm going to go over the bridge, under the colored rope, and then the colored rope goes under the bridge and up through the pond. And once you have this second knot on here, then it just starts to go really fast. So there's your second one. You just want to make sure it's taut up to your cord lock. You can double check that you still have about 10 inches or so for your handle. And you kind of want to keep this taut as you go along. This comes right down to the bottom. So there's your second knot. So this might be a good place to start if you're doing it with a bunch of kids, because at this point it's really easy. It's not going to move on you. So once again, now my black is on the left. I make a pond over the bridge, under the colored rope, and then the colored rope goes under the bridge, up through the pond, and then you pull. And now my black is on the right, and you can see it's going to start to zigzag back and forth. And when you're done and you flip it over for your handle, you're going to have your colored paracord is going to be the main thing that you see. So one more time, here's my pond over the bridge, under the rope, under the colored rope, and then that colored one comes underneath. And I say up through the pond, and then you pull, and this just starts to get real fast. It's a great handcraft for kids. So my black is going to zigzag back and forth. On the other side, the pink is going to zigzag back and forth. As you can see, I'm getting close to the end. Doesn't take very long. A great craft for kids. Sometimes this inner paracord will twist, and that's fine. We added that extra set of paracord down the middle to give it a little extra strength, but as long as this is still facing the right way, this will still clip just fine. So I'm getting close to the end. I'm going to do knots all the way until this male end right here, and then I'll show you how to finish it off. And we're done. So all you need to do is to cut your paracord fairly close, but not too close, fairly close to your holder. So I would say that's about 1/4 of an inch on both sides. And then now comes the part for the grown-up or older kid. You're just gonna burn this. Careful of your fingers. Burns down pretty easy. And then you can either use a little bit of cold water or something else to sort of smash it down so that it doesn't come apart. So you just do that on both sides. You can do that, or you can have a small bowl of cold water nearby. Just kind of smash it down in there so that it won't fray. Here's a bunch of the ones that we've made. You can make them any length, maybe shorter for a younger kid if you wanted to. 10 inches seems to be pretty good. And they're all unique. You can get all sorts of different colors and have some of this be for a party favor or a craft idea at an outdoor event. And I'll show you how to put them on the actual bottle. I'm going to show you how you attach these water bottle holders to the top of your water bottle. And you'll see that these work for a lot of different sizes of water bottle, as long as the top is about 2 inches across. So this one's 40 ounces, this one is probably 20. And then our new 1000 Hours Outside water bottles are 18. Perfect for kids and adults. And you'll see that the openings here are all about 2 inches. They're all similar. And it's really easy to get these on, and then you just leave them on there. So you take your silicone ring, you slide it over the bottom ring of your water bottle like that. And then you have this piece of paracord that you can tighten if you want, but it stays on there pretty good either way. And that's how you would fill your water bottle. You don't have to take this back off. You just unclip it. You put your lid on, and this clips right over the top. Like that. Then you've got your water bottle holder. And I'll show you how this fits on these other ones as well. It's just the same thing. But this will fit on here, no problem. Just like that. And this one, and this smaller one, also fits just perfect. So you just take it up and over and clip it, and you got a little holder to carry your water bottle with.